Hello, I'm Mike. I was spending hundreds of dollars a month just asking OpenClaw if anything had happened. Every 5 minutes, OpenClaw would check X for new posts, 288 API calls a day. What if I told you that your apps could tell OpenClaw when something happens instead of the AI constantly asking and burning through your credits? Today, I'm going to show you 4 Zapier triggers that wake up OpenClaw only when there's real work to do. I've set up this simple VPS on Linode, and I'm going to go ahead and install OpenClaw using the one-line command installer. Let's run that now and let OpenClaw install. Okay, look at this. OpenClaw is running. I'm going to skip all the additional extras for now and just get started so that we can set up webhooks, the most important thing. So I'll just tell it to hatch in the TUI. It's waking up and I can actually talk to it. I just came online. Who am I? So I need to tell it who it is. You are Hook Catcher and I am Mike. Your sole purpose is to catch webhooks and then do something with them. Okay, that sounds good, so let's hit enter and make sure it understands its full purpose. Here we go. Hook Catcher, I like it. It's even got an emoji. So I'm the webhook wrangler. It's already got a sense of humor. I love this. You'll see here it wants a little more info, so I've said I'm sending webhooks from Zapier to you from different apps when something happens. I need you to watch for them and act. We have no endpoint set up, so please set up Tailscale and tell me when you need credentials. As you can see, it understands there's no Tailscale yet, so it's actually building this workflow. It's installed Tailscale for me, so I don't need to worry about reading docs or anything like that. Okay, boom, this is great. It's all set up. Here's what I need from you, Mike. So it needs me to go into my Tailscale account, get some keys, let it know about those, and then we'll be good to go. We will indeed make it reusable, as it says. Expiration of 90 days is absolutely fine. And it says we can even add a tag, so let's go ahead and do that. I think that's a great idea. Let's add the tag Hook Catcher, which I created earlier, and make sure we give the key a name. We'll call it Hook Catcher again, and generate the key. It really is as simple as that to get going with your OpenClaw instance. Now I've pasted the key in and I've said generate me hooks for YouTube, Stripe, RSS, and Google Forms, which will be the 4 examples I'll show you in this video. Okay, look at this. Everything is set up. It's given me those webhooks that it's created. Okay, just here I'm asking it to use Tailscale funnel so it's exposed publicly. Zapier will need that. I also want a Gmail and I want it to tell me whenever it receives something on a webhook and propose what it should do so it becomes genuinely useful. Okay, look at this. We're good to go, even with the additional Gmail webhook here, and all I need to do is click this link to enable public access for Zapier. So I've clicked it and it says start using funnel, and of course I want this, so I'll enable it on my account. It's now ready to use, so let's check it's working. I'll just say done to OpenClaw and let it cook. Oh, I love this. Let's light it up. Everything is ready to go. This is so exciting. The moment these fire for real, I'll ping you with the details and suggest what to do with it. This is why I love the example I'm about to show you. Zapier as the ears, OpenClaw as the brain. Let's get started with example 1, YouTube. This will be such a simple one to set up. We'll search from Zapier's 8,000 plus integrations for YouTube. And I've got a YouTube channel. You probably know that. You're watching now. And actually now would be a great time to throw a like and subscribe as I do videos like this weekly. Okay, let's go in and choose a trigger event. Now you'll notice these are polling, which means every time there's a new comment or whatever, well, let's say new video in channel, that would be handy. It will do something, i.e. ping OpenClaw via a webhook. We'll select my account, create a magic, and continue. Just need to stick in my channel ID here and then continue onwards. Okay, that's all done. Let's go ahead and test it. It's going to pull in one of my latest videos. And here you go. You can see it's pulled in a bunch of different videos. Let's check one. Okay, this is great. My AI agents made money in 7 days. Perfect. Let's use that as an example. So we'll continue. And the next thing, it's so simple. We just need to go for webhooks as the next thing in our Zap. And we'll choose to post this webhook. We're posting something just like in the post office to OpenClaw. Now we just need to copy and paste this webhook here for YouTube as the URL. Now we'll just map in a little bit of data. We'll put the title here and we'll call that title, and then we'll add another value, and this will be description because of course that would be a handy thing to have. But remember, so many different data points come through, we can really send whatever we want to OpenClaw. And we've got some results, my own YouTube ping. Yes, that worked. And the real one from you, which is of course course, my latest YouTube video. What do you want me to do with this? It's actually fixing its notifications. It's noticed there's a bit of an error here. And not only has it self-healed, but it said, so what do you want me to do with each hook when it fires? This is clever stuff. Okay, so I'm telling it what to do. For YouTube, make me an X post draft, Stripe, a personal DM, RSS, draft a LinkedIn post, form, notify me about it, and Gmail, suggest a draft reply. That sounds pretty decent. Let's do example 2 for Stripe. For the trigger, we'll search from the integrations again, and we'll go for Stripe this time. As a trigger event, notice those instant lightning bolts. That means the moment a Stripe payment comes in, it gets sent to OpenClaw for action. Let's scroll down here and go for new customer. We want to greet anyone who's new to our ecosystem. And once I've connected up my account, I'll just select a webhook here. I'll scroll back in time in OpenClaw to get that Stripe webhook, which I've now pasted in right here. And now with this all done and some dummy data pulled in here, we'll click test the step to see if my OpenClaw can react once I get a payment. Okay, that's triggered, meaning I got a Stripe payment, and over here in OpenClaw, yes, Stripe event landed. Here's your DM for Mr. Beast. Hey, Jimmy, just wanted to personally reach out saying thank you. Genuinely means a lot to have you on board. If there's anything you want to chat about, I'm right here. And it's funny because I thought it would say a little bit more considering Jimmy paid $10 million. Instead, it noticed that the Zap is sending 10 million USD incorrectly, and it should be this way. So I need to fix my Zap. Now, obviously that was dummy data, but you can see the power here if you connect it to a real Stripe system to give you instant messages and potentially even fire them for you if you trust AI that much. Okay, let's not waste time. Let's do example number 3, and this one is going to be RSS. Yes, I know it's old school, but it still exists. I have it on a blog on our company, Music Radio Creative. This is a busy blog that runs new articles all the time, so let's go ahead and grab that raw RSS feed, go back to Zapier, and we'll say as a trigger event, new item in feed. And again, remember, it's polling all the time, free of charge for you until something drops on that blog feed. Let's pop in the feed URL. Okay, there are all the juicy blog posts. This is one, this is fine. We'll use this as a quick test and we'll hook it up to a webhook, of course, that my hook catcher can grab. Scrolling back up to get the RSS webhook URL here, which we'll paste in up here in Zapier, and then we'll pull in some data. So let's see what kind of stuff we've got. Okay, we've got the blog title. That'll be very helpful indeed. We've got the link. That's also going to be super helpful when creating that LinkedIn post. And finally, I think a description of the post that will come in most handy indeed. That's all I needed to do to get this working. Let's go ahead and test the step as before. Blog post to webhook to OpenClaw, and let's scroll down quickly and see, yes, it's streaming. Oh, yes, and this is fantastic. RSS hook caught. It's made the LinkedIn post. Now I could give it autonomy and say, go ahead and send that out to LinkedIn for me. This is just how quick and easy it is to get this working. And I can't stress enough how powerful this is and how many API credits it's going to save you. Let's do the 4th and final example. For this, I'm just spinning up a quick Google form, and I'm going to say fave food as a question, and we'll make that maybe a paragraph because maybe you like to talk about food. Okay, we'll go ahead and publish that form. And yes, you'll see Google Forms are supported in Zapier, as are 8,000 other apps. Trigger event will be new form response, and note that it's instant, so the moment it happens, it goes to OpenClaw. I've allowed it to connect to forms in my Google Drive. Now I'll go ahead and select hook catcher R. First, I'd better go out and fill that form, so I'll just say Mike, and my favorite food is pasta and sardines. And then we'll click submit. It's pulled in my response, and indeed, Mike likes pasta and sardines. Good, this is working. Let's get it over to OpenClaw. Post to our specific forms hook catcher endpoint. And then, of course, we need to send some data through. So we'll go ahead and grab the name here and make sure that name is mapped in. And we'll also go ahead and grab in the answer, which was the fave food. So that's now selected here. And we'll just give that a name, fave_food. That'll do perfectly. Continue. Test the step. You're watching this in real time. It's going across. And 3, 2, 1, and wake up. Yes, here we are. We've got a new Google form response, and we can see, yes, Mike, at exactly the time it was sent, pasta and sardines. It's even added emojis there. That's the personality of OpenClaw shining through. All right, that's pretty cool. So let's talk the numbers. The old way, polling something like X every 5 minutes, 288 checks a day. Even with a cheap AI model, that adds up. I was spending hundreds of dollars a month just to keep an eye on social media. But the new way, you got 4 triggers inside Zapier, watching different apps. Zapier polling is free until something happens. Instant triggers like Stripe and Forms cost 0 until they fire. And then OpenClaw only spins up when there's genuinely work to do. We're talking pennies per event instead of many dollars a day. And everything is logged via Zapier, keeping a full history. Look at this, I can just click into Zap Runs, and when my Zap is in production and published, it will show a log of every single thing that goes through to OpenClaw. If something goes wrong, you know exactly what happened and when, and you can troubleshoot it with your OpenClaw. So that is the pattern. Zapier the ears, OpenClaw the brain to do what you want. You could even send something from OpenClaw back to Zapier via a webhook to have Zapier complete the full circle loop for you. Stop polling, start listening. And by the way, if you want to go deeper on the security side of this, the prompt injection protection, sandboxing mode, API keys, and stuff like that, check out the Zapier workshop that I did last week. I'll link it in the description down below. And if you want to see me build the next amazing thing with OpenClaw and AI in general, subscribe, hit the bell on this channel, and YouTube is showing you a video on your screen now you should watch next. Thanks.